All right. This is a truthful experiment, right? I'm conducting right now. The Department of Justice wants to put cameras in certain places, not to keep surveillance and spy on people. They want it for safety, for the deputies' rights, the judge, and everybody. So if any criminal activity was performed inside your house, outside, the deputies get there on that call, and they know who was the aggravator. For an example, this is my mother right now, right? I have an issue. I'm the aggravator. I'm insulting her. Nobody sees. It's my word against her. If there was cameras hung up there, right? The deputies will have access to that in my home, and they will see that I was the one that intentionally started the assault on my mother. If she tried that on me, they will have proof on camera that I or her was the one that started the insult and the aggravation, right? So that there's no he say, she say, no lies. The deputies get on site, they already know who did it, who didn't do it. All right? That's why the Justice Department wants to set up cameras, everywhere for their safety and to conduct surveillance to keep their deputies and civilians safe. Okay? Don't think it's to spy on people. We're not going to put cameras where you sleep and lay your head at inside with your wife, because there should be nothing going on there illegally. You feel me? If you're in the room and you hurt your wife or your husband or something goes on, shame on you. You know what I'm saying? Outside, there should be no problem. There should be cameras outside in your regular working area, accessible. From your entrance, if you have two doors, if you have an entrance door, deputies should be able to see who comes in and out your house. So if somebody comes in my house like this, a deputy or somebody, there should be a camera placed over there on the other side, looking directly towards my door to see who comes and goes in my house, in my place of business. Any exits, any entrances to any establishment from your home, any slide doors, there should be cameras headed towards that slide doors. For any breaking and entries or illegal entries, there should be a camera right there facing my slide doors for surveillance purposes and safety purposes. Anybody that opens and closes that slide door should be under surveillance, not for criminations or anything that's criminal activity wise, but just for safety. Just say they do commit a crime in the house or they do something, we have you on tabs. All right? That's why the Justice Department wants to put cameras not just in our homes, outside our homes, for safety reasons. And if you can't conduct accordingly and agree to that, then you yourself or myself, like I said, you know what I'm saying? If that was the case and I don't agree to that, that's unjustful, because we're trying to protect everybody. You want to be safe, you want to be protected. And if you don't want cameras around, it's because you're conducting a criminal activity. And you don't want cameras because you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, and you don't want people to see what you're doing is wrong. That's why you don't want cameras up. That's a problem. And honestly, we have a solution to that problem, which is we're going to put the cameras up whether you like it or not. And if you're conducting in criminal activities, you will be detained. If you commit a crime, take a life, hit someone, assault somebody, you will be taken to jail. Because it doesn't matter how high you raise your voice, or scream, doesn't matter. Just don't put your hands physically on a person. You can physically go as loud as you want, and they can go as loud as they want. But guess what? Guess what? It's not a crime to express yourself in a loud manner. It's a crime to physically touch someone because you disagree with them in that manner. That's a criminal conduction. I can scream as much as I want. That's why it's a debate. In a debate, you have people cheering and screaming, right? This is a debate. And can't nobody tell you to hush because they feel uncomfortable. If you feel uncomfortable, it's simple. Check yourself. It has nothing to do with me. That's a personal problem. Correct? Thank you. So with that being said, that's the heads up, and that's what I'm going to tell you. Have a problem with someone verbally, don't physically touch them, because that is a crime. And that's why everybody, civilian and non-civilian, should be wearing a dash cam on them at 24 hours a day for their safety and our safety, so we can keep tabs of criminal activity that's going on surveillance, under surveillance, that should be surveillanced. JK, I hope you have a great day.